Hi guys, you're here with Poli Genova. We are in Turin. Welcome to the city. How are you feeling?
Thank you. Great. This is Eurovision. The feeling is always great.
Yeah, it's great to see you back here. Is this a hint for a third return?
It's not a hint, it's definitely a decision. So, cross fingers for me and let's make it as soon as possible.
Oh wow! We would love to see you here back in the stage again. I was a big fan of your 2011 In and At. Did I say?
Neynat.
Na, na, na. Sorry, my Bulgarian is absolutely horrible. But I was rocking to your song. And obviously, If Love Was a Criminal still brings the crowd crazy on the Euro clubs.
Yeah, it's this shows that the song was and it will be always good. I mean when it stays during the years and people still love it, it's it's just it's obvious that that was a very good song.
Yes, indeed. And could you hint also, or maybe be very direct about what kind of song would you want to bring on your third time to Eurovision?
Oh, that I, I honestly can be everything. I mean, right now, for instance, I'm very influenced by the coming back from the style of 80s, 90s. That my songs, my last songs, which I'm making, are in that type of direction. Like if you heard my last night song, or No More, or the new one, which is coming, my new entry, which is coming very, very soon. So maybe not that direction, or we'll see. We have quite a little time to have decisions about it.
That's incredible. Do you feel that Eurovision is changing with the times, or do you feel that since you started participating, there's been an evolution in some direction?
Yes. For instance, when I started in 2011, the artists and the delegations were still very into ethno style. I mean, all of the countries needed to have, their ethno motifs, folk music, combined with some pop stuff. This year, we can, for instance, hear it not on so many songs, like three or four, like Cyprus, like Ukraine, of course. It's not so many anymore. And now that I think the artists and the entries are much more bold. I mean, nobody actually cares what exactly style will be. And this is the best direction. I mean, in the end, the song has to be good. It doesn't matter what style it is; it just has to be good.
That's fantastic. So tell us more about your creative process. What comes easier for you first? Lyrics, music?
It's different every time. Sometimes you're influenced by one phrase, like Nainat. Started like that. I had that title in my head, and I wanted that to be the message of my song. And then from that, we start building up a song, building up the lyrics. Sometimes it's the opposite. You have no, you have some melody in your head, and then you start making something around it, and it's happening. It's always different. This is art. It's unpredictable, but it's beautiful.
Yes, indeed. Do you have any fun memories from your first time in Eurovision and your second time? Which would be your highlights?
Always on the stage, I think. Even that the preparation is it's super fun, very hardworking. I mean, I don't know, but the audience or the viewers can imagine what kind of a hard work is behind all of that. For those 3 minutes, you're working for months, every single day, almost 24 hours. It's a lot of work, and that's why we pray that we can perform not just once but three times, to be the winner, of course, in the end. So yeah, it's a lot.
Would you prefer to be alone on stage, or do you think it makes a difference to have a crew of dancers or a crew of stand-ins around you?
Of course, I love to have as much more people around me. They also give me a lot of energy, and they're helping me, to be stronger, to feel more confidence. But I would love to make something which is quite different, quite unpredictable, and it's also very, very important how you're going to make the staging itself. So you can make fortunately one of the things that it's in the Eurovision, I think it puts some limits, and this is the rule for the 6 people on the stage, you know. If we could have used more than that, we could have done super interesting stuff. Yeah, you never know, maybe that will change one day, like they changed the recorded backing vocals in the back.
Yeah, what's your opinion on that, or if you want to let us know?
For sure, that makes things much complicated and hard for the artist. And there's a big risk, always. Even if the lead singer is really stable and everything is fine, in the back can happen, anything can happen. When they're in the playback, of course they sound better, you know, because they're already in the mix. It's already done. But I don't know. I miss the feeling of the live instruments, the live voices. That's why, for instance, I love Sanremo still, because they're the only show in Europe which are holding up to the traditions and the rules, and they love the live performance. They cherish that up.
That is very important when it comes to live music and to showcase your skill, because otherwise you can just press and act.
Yeah, and it's about making music. That's about it, to make it right now for the people who are in front of you, you know, to give something, not just to, you know, make an appearance, to act. That doesn't give you the same energy.
Yeah, because you're singers, you're not actors necessarily.
Exactly.
That's the difference between an actor and a singer. But I clearly see that you follow Eurovision very, very closely. Did you have time to listen to the entries that are competing this year?
Yes, and I'm having my favorites as well.
You know what comes next. You want to reveal?
Yes, I love the Swedish entry.
Oh, yes.
It's a beautiful song. I love her energy on the stage. It's a very, very good project. I also love the Spanish entry.
Oh.
Yeah, I can actually tell you that one of the songs which for sure is going to be my favorite for a long time in ahead is the Portugal entry. It makes me feel so relaxed. I love it. I know that probably it has low chances to win, but still it's a very, very interesting song, and I love it.
Yeah, there are songs that don't necessarily win, but they stay with us forever in the history of Eurovision, and they're very cherished. And this is the final question, what would be your advice for people that want to approach Eurovision as artists for the first time?
To dare to do it, because you have to try. It's a special stage, big stage, and for new artists that's a huge thing. That's a big, big opportunity. So go and take it.
Thank you so much for your time, Poli. Guys watching, we really have to make it happen. Poli Genova has to come for a 3rd time to Eurovision, representing Bulgaria. So thank you so much for your time, and enjoy your time in Turin.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.